when we moved here in 1914, my mother's father was ailing, and he died of cancer. I think that spring, didn't he?
I didn't think so, but maybe so.
I think so.
I think it was that spring. Yeah.
That was another reason my mother didn't want to leave her family, because they were elderly and
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, they weren't so old, but they were older for that time, that era. He died, he was 74 years old.
Oh.
Now, she's 74, isn't too old anymore.
No. I wonder how old her mother was. I don't remember.
Well, I don't know. We saw the monuments the other day, but I don't know what it did say. I can't tell you.
Because she died in 1918.
Yeah.
Who died first?
He did.
He did?
Yeah, he died 4 years before she did. But
And Eva stayed
he was a hard-working.
took care of them.
Oh.
She didn't marry till.
Is that right?
I'll say it again.
And Eva stayed and took care of them, and she didn't marry till quite well. She was fairly old when she married John Bell.
Yeah. Well.
She had one child though.
We drove around past the old farm where Mom was born. She was born in a log cabin, and you said she lived there till she was 12, and then Grandpa built this new house. Well, they modernized the house some, and it looks good. We were past there, we could go stand.
It has high windows, tall windows.
Yeah, it's in good shape. They've done some, I think they changed the porch or something like that on it.
The 12 children were born in that log house.
Did they all, how many of them lived to be adults? Do you know?
Well, 8 of them lived to quite ripe old ages.
I can remember a lot of them from the reunion.
Yeah.
I think it was just 8.
There was, I remember Edna and Aunt Ellen.
Yeah, I did.
What happened?
And I was the oldest.
Yeah, I think she was,
Yes, I
yeah.
remember
Uncle
her.
Arthur, then Aunt Ida, then Aunt Tolly,
I remember
and Aunt Allie, Uncle Fred and Aunt Lula. Now they were twins, but she died when she was 8.
Well, Lula died, her
18.
monument's right there by the her
And
parents.
then,
Well, there was Nita and Etta.
What?
Nita was the youngest.
and Mama.
I don't know whatever did happen to her.
There
Well,
was a
anyway.
George that died.
Who?
A George that died as
Yeah.
an infant.
And they had 2 or 3 sets of twins in that family too.
Just 2, wasn't it? Ed and Ed and Uncle Fred were twins.
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, yes, Ed and Uncle Fred were twins.
Well, they were.
Yes.
And Uncle Fred was.
I knew he was a twin.
Huh?
I knew he was a twin.
Yeah, Uncle Fred was killed in a. He got tangled up in power takeoff on an elevator, or an elevator, grain elevator.
I remember this. I think it was it her mama's father or grandfather that walked from Ohio over to Maxinkuckee Lake where they started homesteading or farming anyway, with the money in his belt under his
Well,
clothes.
I don't know.
What was
One of them
this?
came from Paulding, Ohio.
Either our grandfather or our great-grandfather.
We were down at Paulding about 1.5 years ago. That is some of the nicest farm country that I ever
And
laid my eyes on.
When my mother
Pretty
was
good.
growing up, you remember, I don't know you boys remember, but that country down around Maxinkuckee Lake was wild country. They just came in paths through the woods.
Well, she told about when she went to school that they walked just through a trail through the woods.
And they were afraid of bears and, or not
Yeah.
bears, but
This
animals.
is a newer country than that.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
this is
you see-
older
You
country.
see, the tendency was to move west all the
Yeah.
time.
Well, this Detroit brought these people here.
Yeah, well, the Erie Canal
Yeah.
and Lake Erie. But the people were moving out of Ohio to Indiana and Illinois, and I suppose they were part of that movement.
And you know something of her mother.
No.
Whose mother?
uh,
Your great grandmother?
Yes, our great-grandmother.
Now, wait a minute.
Our grandmother.
Your grandmother.
Our grandmother. They lived at Rochester, and he was a blacksmith. Her father was a blacksmith. Our great-grandfather was a
Oh, is that
blacksmith.
right?
Uh-huh.
Hood.
And on that plank road, for horses along that plank road that went from Rochester to Logansport.
Yeah.
And he died. I don't know what the cause of his death was, but she was left with the whole family of children, little children, and no way to take care of them. So our grandmother, Elizabeth, wasn't her name Elizabeth?
Mary.
Mary. Was it Mary? Mary?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought Elizabeth, anyway.
Well, maybe Mary
She
Elizabeth.
was given to the Merediths to raise, and the Merediths were Dunkards, and she had a wonderful home with the Merediths. So,
She ate well anyway.
they lived right close to where, then she married our grandfather, Jackson Wagoner,
Yeah.
and they lived right close to them. And so Mama and the other children went back and forth to Grandma and Grandpa Meredith. Well,
Yeah.
she said she always took buttermilk to her whenever they needed butter, and they took things to them.
By Dunkards, do you mean Amish or?
Well, about the
Yeah.
same, that's about the same, yeah, there's different degrees of them, but that's
And there were
about the same.
several ministers in the family, that branch of faith.
This place where the old homestead is, where's Sandy? That's sandy country up in there, not very good land. It's, they must have had a rough time. In that country down there, you go up on a little knoll and you're in sand. You go down a little, in a hollow and you're in muck. It's either one or the other. And a lot of that area down there.
Yeah, that's what Pop wouldn't like.
I didn't blame that.
He didn't like that.
That land is expensive down there, but I'll tell you, for the money invested, we're better off a lot in Michigan. Anything else you want to hear, my boy?
Oh, I'm satisfied.